What does one find within his own mind if he is taught and used to seeing the surface level of his own desires and belief systems? Can he reach past that level and dive deeper into the depths of the mind where the mysteries lie and the opening to all intelligence that is infinite opens really to the seeker who wishes to know the truth? What truth does the seeker seek, you may ask? It is the knowing of the self that is beyond flesh and bones, the tardiness upon awakening to a new day, which awakens the consciousness of the seeker, whose mode of movement is instructed by the will, intention, desire to know the self beyond all the achievements and recognition of the worldly context. This context, we say, is a lower degree of knowing of the self that has the pearl hidden behind the veil one may never find if there is no desire to seek beyond the pleasures, the worldly desires that enter the mind of the seeker. He must strip himself of the attachments formed from childhood. He must find within himself the will and faith to walk the path that is not easy, yet incredibly rewarding to the one who sees with the eyes that do not fall into the same trap from which the soul awakened its ears, its eyes, and heart. Where the body does what the mind says, where the mind must be examined for what dwells there. What does one find there? Ah, precious thoughts that lead to awareness of the self through the process of initiation, of healing, of peeling off, of letting go, of processing that which seems difficult and yet is but a perception, definition, belief system. However, any choices may have been made upon a particular theme to the degree where the entanglement of energies became so tight that a knot formed, and now the seeker must apply itself in the way he never has, if he wishes to untie the knot and find a way to see the truth that is beyond the veil of his unconscious mind. Within the unconscious mind dwell mysteries, those mysteries unspoken by men, for they are the secret, the blueprint, the design of life, which only triggers one to seek further, beyond, far, far beyond his nose that is on the surface level. He may lay all his things aside that he finds important. Lay them down and say, I surrender to the feminine energy lying dormant within me, so that love awakens for myself and the world around me. I lay down control, so that the masculine within me may now take action in accordance to my true intention. It is when the seeker begins to seek, ask questions without necessarily needing the answers or expect that the answers must come, then they come. Oh, they come so readily to those who let go and allow them to flow in the form that they need to come. By allowing the universe, the flow, to bring you to your most appropriate time and place, you lay aside all the doubt, and through trust and faith, you allow the cosmic force to work in your favor. The little me does not resist that which is infinite any longer, for in that communion one may find that the strength of the bond is much more irrelevant than the desires formed by the personality shell, which grew upon belief systems and cultural conditioning, attaining from the parents, peers, and other selves who did not know better, but are on a similar path with you, who as much as you create beliefs and take them as ultimate truth, only they don't see that the so-called facts create their reality only because they choose to take them as facts, not because they are such in nature. There are very few facts, my friends, and those will always make you feel better about yourself and the world around you. When a fact makes you feel fear, it isn't a fact but that which seeks to control. Question those facts. Allow yourself to dive deeper into the definition and meaning given to a certain truth so that you may be honest with yourself of where it came from and whether you need to carry it on your shoulders. If it weighs you down, drop it. You don't need it. Carry that which makes you feel healthy, that which reminds you that you are beautiful and precious, that which forms unity between your smaller you and bigger you that is beyond the expression of the body, that which is formless and that which whispers into your ears which route is best to take for you at the moment. The bigger you is on the mountaintop and sees far beyond what you can see with your physical eyes. Allow it to take you farther than you can see, and it will take you by the hand if you listen. All you have to do is to surrender. You may speak it loudly or softly, as you wish, but surrendering control is not actually dropping the control. It is allowing yourself to see that you're always in control, but things are always unfolding in your favor if you choose to remain in a positive state of being regardless of the circumstances. We would say that this moment your society is becoming more and more aware of the catalyst that is the driving force of the energy around you, and it is bringing up a lot of unhealed trauma. It is well to unite, my friends. It is well to help each other and smile. Laugh as much as you can. Life is much more beyond the perception of suffering, and yet we join you hurriedly to support you in that which you wish for yourself. And we are here in your thoughts to come and comfort you in your meditations. We are your brothers and sisters who you may call upon when you call upon the light of the Creator in your daily prayers and meditations. The light will come and fill your heart that may have dwelled in darkness for too long. And we assure you there is nothing you cannot accomplish in your life, although you have not come here to accomplish, but to know yourself through your experiences. This is a simple task that you have before yourself. It is that your feet take you where you wish to go. Where is it that you wish to be? Then set your intention and move in that direction regardless of what occurs. Be firm and know your desires, for when they come from your heart, mountains will move so that you may walk where you need to go, and you will reach the goal you seek to reach. For there is nothing you cannot do. You are the Creator, the same Creator that created worlds, infinity that knows itself through you. It wishes only the best for you. Never less than you can imagine. That which you imagine always comes to you because you focus on it. Your power lies in your focus, in your intention. Your wisdom will grow when you let go of the grip and try to make things happen. They happen automatically when you trust and have faith that as you set your intention, paths will draw themselves onto you, and you must choose then whether to walk in that direction or choose another path. But that is why trusting is so important. We must emphasize the word faith. You are relaxing into what is. You validate and appreciate what is. Then what is becomes your friend. It is easy to work with your friend. So make the present moment your friend. Give it gratitude just as it is, and it will reflect back to you everything you can be grateful about yourself. Paths will follow. Clarity will follow. All you must do is open yourself to receiving that abundance that is already available to you. It is very simple, my friends. You must simply state that you're open to receiving and your heart allows. All the guards, lay them aside, and you, with open arms, may now receive that which has been seeking you all along, just as you have been seeking it. That which you ask always looks for you, but you must not defend yourself. You must lay down the armor and trust wholeheartedly that that which you ask is here for you. And the universe always wishes the best for you because it knows you are worthy. So you must know with your heart that you are also worthy. And when you both agree that you're worthy, that you're good enough, that it is possible for you to create the reality you desire, the universe sees that you allow and abundance begins to flood in just because you opened yourself up. Not because you strive harder, not because you need to please anyone, but because you trust and allow. That's all you must do, my friends. The universe loves you unconditionally regardless of your choices. It is here to serve you because it is you, and it always delivers in accordance to your asking. But where does your asking come from? Maybe from gratitude, and you will then be also grateful for what you receive. This is the law. You are part of the law. Know it, and abundance will always flow through you unimpeded. You are loved. Oh, how loved you are. We wish you to know that. If only you could see what the Creator sees when it looks upon you with immense, infinite, eternal, unconditional love, you would have no doubts or concerns about your life. You may choose to live by that faith and let your feet be grounded into Mother Earth so firmly that no energies may sway you between polarities. May you be rooted so firmly that love that dwells within the present moment fill your form, and it flows through your being just as we experience it within our own realm. We see how beautiful you are, and we say this to you because the light that shines through you shines brightly like one of a diamond. We know this. May you know this too. Remember, friends, that diamonds are formed under pressure. So is your true being found through moments of pressure, while love is disguised somewhere where you cannot easily see it, and yet it is there, always looking at you and hoping you would find it. Your heart knows where to find it. All you must do is ask it to help you. Surrender the burden and ask the wisdom of your heart to come forth and point you in the direction of love, and you will so quickly find yourself relieved. It is but out of question for us that that which you will always find, for that is part of the law. That which you do not seek does not come to you, but that which you keep your focus on steadily is just as steadily enters your reality and continues to penetrate it with your continued focus upon it. Focus, my friends, is a very important aspect of your incarnation. It is through deliberate training that you can learn to have your attention honed to the degree where no distraction can take you away from your intention, and this takes practice and desire. We shall not frighten you, for these are things achievable. For if the Creator made this game in such and such a way, anything is indeed achievable and possible. It is in your desire that all of importance lies. Your determination will always be your best friend. Never believe the lies that tell you there is something you cannot do, for that is not possible. Only by focusing 100% of your energy upon the idea that you cannot do this or that, will you never achieve that thing, and yet you're placing 100% of your effort, your attention upon that. We may say that it is helpful to be honest with yourself and realize that if you put that much effort into something you believe you cannot do, it is an equal amount of energy that can be placed on its equal opposite. And that is a desirable configuration for the working to achieve your desires and feel the fulfillment and passion flowing through your veins, so to speak. You are truly unlimited. May you rest in peace of the one who knows that it is never limited by the physical mind. That which the physical mind cannot perceive does not mean is not possible in higher dimensions, where the perception is higher and one can see a bigger picture. That is what we suggest to you, friends. Seek clarity by setting the intention and allow it to come to you. Believe that it will and it must, because you say so, for you ask and it is given to you always. We leave you in love and light of the one whose glory is infinite, in whose light we rejoice always. So may you rejoice in your own infinity and unique expression that is so dear to you. May you know that your essence is unbreakable and cherished like a pearl that you so inevitably seek in your reality. We are those of Quo.